Hey, it's Coach M here. We all know that teen depression is rising at an alarming rate. With the enormous amount of pressure our teenagers are experiencing, many of them are suffering with their mental and emotional health. But they're suffering in silence. They believe that something is wrong with them, and if they dare talk about it, they're afraid they'll be ridiculed, judged, and rejected. So they end up hiding their feelings, masking their pain and suffering. And for some, it becomes so unbearable that they look to suicide as the only way for relief. We have to shift this paradigm, and it starts with us parents identifying the warning signs and supporting our children's mental and emotional health. So today, I've got 5 warning signs of depression to look out for coming up. Before I give you these 5 warning signs, it's important to remember that some of these signs may seem like normal, typical teenage behavior. So if you notice one of these signs, it's important to do a little bit of digging to find out, is it just normal behavior or is there a deeper issue going on? And if your teenager is experiencing 3 or more of these signs, then you'll want to seek professional help to determine if your teenager is depressed or struggling with something else mentally or emotionally. Number 1, irritability, sadness, or anger lasting more than 2 weeks. Again, this is longer than 2 weeks. There's a lot going on in your teenager's world. Social issues with friends, personal issues with fitting in while still trying to stay true to themselves, academic pressures, and the list goes on. So of course, there will be plenty of times when they feel very irritated or upset or mad about something. But look for a pattern lasting more than 2 weeks. Number 2, no longer want to do what they used to enjoy. Now, obviously, your teenager's preferences will change as they mature. So, for example, if your teenager loved skateboarding, but all of a sudden they don't feel like doing it anymore, you'll want to ask your teen open-ended questions about it to determine if they've just moved on to a different interest or if they just feel like they don't have enough energy and they're just not interested in doing it anymore. Number 3, not spending much time with friends anymore. Sometimes this can be hard to know since a lot of interaction today is done through texting or social media, especially with teenagers. But this is where it's so important to have a strong, connected relationship with your teen. If you feel like you're not sure whether your teen would tell you what's going on with their friends, or if you've told your teen that you don't approve of their friends or you don't like them, then at this point there's been a break in trust and your teen doesn't trust you anymore and they won't open up to you. So you'll want to decide to make your relationship with your teenager a major priority. So think of activities that you know that they'll enjoy and ask them if you can do them together. Basically, you want to make sure you're carving out one-on-one time with them and you're doing something that they want to do. Typically, when our teenager doesn't trust us, it most often is because of our communication style. It's how we're communicating what we think and what we feel. And so often, as parents, we end up communicating from a place of fear instead of a place of love. And sometimes those lines are really blurry. So we really have to do our own inner work here to figure out, are we showing up from a place of fear or from a place of love? And how do we determine it? If you're not sure how to do this, I'm creating a program to help you strengthen your relationship with your teenager, to help you really do exactly this so that you feel more connected and ultimately have more influence in their life. That's what we want as parents. So if you're interested in the program, be sure to click on the link below in the description to be added to the wait list. There will be a special bonus for those on the wait list, so be sure to sign up. Number 4, loss of energy. This can be hard to see sometimes because most teens spend a lot, and I do mean a lot of time in their room. It's very normal. So you'll want to pay attention to a few things. When you ask them specific open-ended questions about something that they're really into, that they're really passionate about, that they really love doing, do they start talking about the subject with you? Or do they say, I don't know, or they give you one-word answers? For instance, if your son is really into a certain video game, ask a specific question about the game, or ask him if he can show you how to play the game, or if you can watch him play. If he isn't quick to talk about it or to show you, then something's not quite right. Number 5, eating a lot less or eating a lot more. If you start to see a significant decrease or increase in your teen's appetite, this could be a sign of a deeper problem. Always put these warning signs in context. If your teen just started playing a sport, well, their appetite might increase significantly because they're training much harder than before. Or if your teen has made a choice to maybe eat healthier or go vegan, then they may be purposely eating less of a certain type of food. Obviously, having a great open relationship with your teenager will help you ask the right questions to determine if the behavior makes sense or if it's truly a warning sign of depression or something else. Recognizing these signs early on is the key. The quicker that you can identify your teen is struggling with their mental and emotional health, the quicker that you can get them the help they need. The last thing that we want is our child getting to a point where they feel hopeless and they can't see a way out of it, and they end up contemplating suicide. So a huge part of being able to help our kids is to have a strong enough and fully connected relationship with them, so that they feel comfortable talking with us about anything they're experiencing, anything they're going through. We won't be able to help them if they don't feel that they can come to us when they're struggling. If you want to ensure that you're doing everything that you can to build a relationship with your teen that not only makes them feel that they can always come to you, but also gives them the tools to feel empowered in their own life, then you'll definitely want to click on the link below and get on the wait list for the Reset program. It will help you start making the necessary shifts that you need to get your teen to open up to you and to give them the tools to strengthen their mental and emotional health. Having the proper tools to manage your emotions and your thoughts is everything. And the more tools and strategies we can give our kids, the more equipped they are to handle anything that comes their way. So make sure you click on that link below and sign up for the waitlist. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos like it where I give you the tools to help you navigate the teen years, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click on the bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video. And I upload videos every week. Wishing you a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video.